All right, man. So we are back at it, man. Another edition of the Green Room Sessions, man, at the Pre-Roll ATX. We are at the Flamingo Cantina, downtown Austin, Texas, man. Shout out Jay Soldier. Shout out DJ Napalm. Shout out the rest of For Life Forever Entertainment, man.
Yes,
shout out production behind the boards, man. Kaphet Yotto. This is a 2-hour lunch break and the J Hope Show collaboration. I'm Trotwood Zeus, one half of the 2-hour lunch break podcast, and I got my co-host.
I am the J Hope, majority of the J Hope Show.
And we got some special guests in the building, man. Y'all introduce yourselves for the people.
I go by ASLAB, and I do a lot of different shit.
I'm Kibriana, KB for short. I sing and I rap.
Let's go. So have y'all performed tonight? Y'all performed?
No, not yet. We actually going in like 20 minutes, I think. 20 minutes.
Got it. Okay. So talk about your upcoming set a little bit, man. Y'all got something new coming on the pipeline, some unreleased. Y'all talking about premiering. What you thinking?
So on my set, I believe one song is unreleased. But other than that, it's stuff that I've been doing before. But I'm gonna let y'all know right now. When it comes to performing, I put on a motherfucking show. That's what I do. Hey, performing is one of my talents, and I love to fucking perform. Yeah. And I'm gonna give ATX a show tonight. Promise.
Gotcha, man. So let's kind of dig into y'all's background a little bit, man. So how long have y'all both been performing music?
I've actually been doing music my whole life, if that makes sense. I grew up, my parents did music, so like I was kind of around all that. So I was always like entertained with music, you know what I'm saying? So I've been doing music my whole life. What about you?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I've been singing and humming and putting together rhymes. I wrote my first song at 8. Yeah. So I've always been performing somewhere, singing to somebody, and I think it's just natural at this point. There's always a melody.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about y'all's musical inspirations.
As far as inspirations, like I mean, music is definitely one of those things that keeps myself and I'm pretty sure everybody else going. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love to do music. You know what I'm saying? It keeps every day. You know what I'm saying? Imagine life without music. That should be lame as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And I'm actually like, you know what I'm saying? Music is actually one of my biggest talents, you know? So I always bring that to the table, and I just love music, you know? It's just one of those things.
Definitely. My inspiration comes from Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
And
one of the goats.
My granny. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, man. So let's hit you with a basic intro, man. Where are y'all from?
I'm originally from Temple, Texas. That's like an hour from here.
Okay.
But I've been all over the world. All over the world. I've actually never been outside the country in my life. So let me stop capping. World as far as like United States. I lived in LA for 5 years. I lived in New York for 2 years. I lived in Houston. And I lived in Austin for a year. So like I'm always like traveling all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And it's always good to do that because you're always networking, connected with different people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm originally from Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah, Jonesboro,
I didn't even know that.
Right.
I know you.
Because
How long have I known you?
So long.
Right. Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, man. So both of y'all are from different places around the country, man. Tell us, what do you think about the Austin music scene so far since y'all been here?
One thing I know about Austin is Austin has a lot of different talent. You know,
Definitely.
it has so much different talent, and I love that. It's like a very unique place. It's a very unique city. I don't know why, like, when it comes to the music scene, it definitely should be like a platform out here to where it's like much bigger. But I just feel like that's gonna come within the next 2 years. Like, absolutely, because like I said, like it has so many different talents and so many different unique styles out here. You know, and like they say keep Austin weird. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Austin's definitely a weird place, but when it comes to rap and hip hop, you have the talent here, and then you have the extra stuff that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
I love Austin. That's why I'm always here. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just love it here.
Yeah.
It's full of color. It's live, vibrant people. The food is
Facts.
good. The music
Tacos.
and the inspiration like around people. Like in some places they don't gather and support you as much.
Right.
Austin gives you more than enough
Most
opportunity to
definitely,
get out there
most
and be
definitely.
heard. So I think that's why I love it here, and it feels kind of like home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about the pre-roll a little bit. So how did y'all get connected to Jay Soldier in the pre-roll?
Well, I've actually been knowing Jay Soldier for years. We go way back.
Okay.
Like we have unreleased songs and everything. Like I've been fucking with Jay Soldier for years. You know what I'm saying? But
Wait, pause. Are we gonna release that?
Right, when it's dropping though.
All right, yeah.
Talking about
Are we gonna release that?
we're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Me and Soldier gonna talk about that.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about that. But like,
Okay.
I've been rocking with Soldier for years, and I've always been a fan of his. He's always been a fan of mine. You know what I'm saying? It's just vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
anything he's always like been a part of, if I'm around and I'm in town, like I'm gonna definitely be a part of it. And he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, Slab,
Yeah.
I want you to come turn this bitch up." And I was like, "I'm gonna come turn this bitch up."
Yeah.
That's as simple as it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But shout out to Jay Soldier, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha. So so I know as of today, you a pre-roll vet at this point, right? So I was gonna say, what do you think a platform like the pre-roll can do for artists, and not even just in Austin, but just in Texas and nationwide overall?
Definitely, I mean, the vibe here is definitely already unique. I feel it when I came in the building, you know. But definitely, like, I feel like you come here and perform, you have so many like people. Like, one thing about performing and when you're on stage, you never know who's in the crowd. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being at the right place at the right time, you know. And this vibe definitely here tonight. I've been here for like 30 minutes. I already feel it, you know.
Okay.
And I just feel like it's a lot of different faces in the crowd. It's very diverse, you know, and the authenticity is very diverse. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like if you're performing here, you're gonna get a lot of like new followers, new people who could possibly support you in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I was gonna say, is performance wise, is this your first performance of the year, or have y'all already done some in-person performances already?
What's crazy is, like I said, I love performing. Right, this is actually my third performance of the year.
Wow.
So, and I performed a fucking lot in my life, you know.
Okay.
But for this year, this is my third performance. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
I'm extremely excited with it being my third performance. You know, and like I said, I'm gonna give y'all a good ass show.
Hey,
Literally.
let's go. So after tonight, do you got any additional performances coming down the pipeline? Any like open mics? Any, you know, what are we looking at?
Hosting or
Actually,
right, exactly.
Like,
yeah, what are we looking at?
I have a bunch. I'll actually make a quick announcement right here that nobody really knows about yet.
Look in the
So
camera.
this is very exclusive.
Look in the
Okay?
camera.
I will be performing at Rolling Loud Miami this year. Next year.
Oh,
And I just found out a couple weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Literally. Thank
Big
you.
shit.
Thank you.
Big shit. So I was gonna say, man. So do you have any like your current music you got right now? Where can we find that? Is it like up on Spotify,
Oh,
SoundCloud?
yeah. I mean, as an artist and a rapper, you know, my music's everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can find it on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, like everywhere. You know, when
Okay.
you go through distribution, it's gonna be on everywhere. So
Gotcha.
Definitely.
Do we got any new projects coming down the pipeline for either of y'all?
Yes.
What are we looking at? EPs, mixtapes? What we thinking?
Definitely.
Come on, Kappy,
Wanna
what
go
you got,
first?
girl?
I am in the midst of my third project.
Okay.
I independently do this all. So when it comes to mixing down my music, recording, all of that, I'm really like into my
She
own
does it all.
rhythm
Very beautiful.
and
Okay.
creating my sound.
Gotcha.
So I have one more song that is going to be the intro that I'm finishing up right now. And then we're going to do some, you know, like graphics, getting some photos done, and then I'm going to go ahead and drop it.
Gotcha.
About time, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I see our production guy, man. He counting us down, man. Man, let's go ahead and plug y'all social media handles. Where can people find y'all? Instagram, Twitter, MySpace,
Facebook,
Black
what
Planet,
y'all got?
all that, man.
on everything, mine's gonna be
Everything.
A_SLAB. That's ASLAB. A_SLAB. Besides YouTube, it's gonna be I am ASLAB official on YouTube.
What about you,
Okay, And
Kappy?
for me, it's going to be Kyebrianna. My name is spelled weird, so stay with me.
Drop it down
It
for
is
us.
KYEBREANNA. And so that's where you'll find me, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio if you want to, iTunes, anything, you name it, YouTube is there.
Gotcha.
It's on there.
Gotcha. Okay. Man, and that wraps up another edition of the Green Room Sessions, man. Once again, shout out Jay Soldier, man. Shout out DJ Napalm. Shout out the rest of For Life Forever Entertainment, man.
Thank you, Jay Soldier.
Shout out
Both of you
Kaphet
on here.
Yotto, man.
Kaphet Yotto.
All past interviews for the
Hero.
pre-roll can be found at
ATX.
KaphetYotto.com. All episodes for the 2-Hour Lunch Break podcast can be found on all streaming platforms. J Hope, where can we find the J Hope
You
Show?
can find the J Hope Show on Instagram because y'all can tap into my IGTV. That's the J Hope Show. And then you can find me on YouTube. And if you Google, you can find me there as well.
Okay. I'm Try with Zeus, 1.5 for the 2-Hour Lunch Break podcast. Got my co-host.
I am the J Hope from the J Hope Show.
And we got our guest.
ASLAB.
Kyebrianna.
And we out. Let's
See you guys.
go.